as a woman, if you are earning, be smart enough to also invest your money.
Yeah.
So that tomorrow when you have like a good handy savings
And
in your
backup.
bank,
Yeah.
you can think of starting off something. It's not always gossip when women meet over coffee. Today on Girl Talk DXB, we're talking about the rise of women entrepreneurs globally. Let's draw some inspiration. Let's see the amazing things that they've been doing from such a young age. I think for me, the most important thing, and there's this one celebrity that has really influenced my life, is Meera Kapoor. She's doing an excellent job. She launched A Kind, and her products are amazing. I have the sunscreen, and it works wonders. And just recently now, she launched Dun Wellness in Mumbai,
Right.
which is like a wellness center. She's so much about women health and women wellness. So she
Right.
did an amazing job with that. And since the time, ever since she came into the limelight, she's become a figure that's inspirational for so many women out there at such a young age. She's a beautiful mom.
Yeah.
She looks absolutely stunning. So A Kind is doing exceptionally well. I think the products are at Tira stores in all over India.
Yeah.
And I just pray she goes global as well very soon. And with Dun Wellness, I probably feel I wish I get the chance to try it, because women health and women well-being is such a deep topic in today's world that after having a very tiresome day and everything that women are doing today to just be on feet and try to build a mark for themselves in the market, it's a very well established concept, and I think it's going to really work, especially in a city like Mumbai, which probably reportedly fuels 6% of India's GDP, and it's a very hustle bustle life over there. People are completely on toes.
Right.
It's a very good concept, and I feel she's really inspired people by like establishing Dhun Wellness.
Yeah, I mean that's good for her. Like I've not really tried her product, but I've seen her Vogue interviews and like the skincare routine that she does. It's too
It's
good. Like she's so
flawless.
minimal
She
and
also has like a fitness brand, right? What is that? Like she sells like those gym pants and the
Oh.
yeah, she has another thing. I don't know what's the name of it, but yeah, she does that also, and I think that's also doing really well because it's like a new thing in India
Yeah.
where someone has launched something only for female.
athleisure, you mean?
Yeah, athleisure, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was really nice, and I think another one would be Katrina, K
Yeah.
Beauty by Katrina, and I think she's doing really well. And her beauty, like her products, are also I think really good quality, and the price range is also like quite like not that expensive, not very cheap as well. So I think she's doing really well.
Yeah, I feel like this it's a whole new trend, like sort of, where the celebrities they get into all this, but somehow I feel a lot of them they don't really do well. I don't know, what are your verdict on Deepika Padukone's skincare? I mean,
That was a fail, right? That,
Yeah.
that was like a flop.
I don't know. I mean, I really
Yeah.
adore her. I admire her work. But
Same.
she came into skincare, and there were so many reviews about her skin oil, like skin. She came up with this. It came on to the hype. Like all these influencers were using it, and at some point it just dropped. Like, and now I don't see any ads of it. But Kind is something that is still going on. A lot of people are still using it.
But again, a very well established move in the market, because women entrepreneurship is just taking over. Like not just Deepika and not just Meera Kapoor. Let's just talk about celebrities like Selena Gomez.
Right.
Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty is just all over the internet,
Yeah.
and at such a young age, she's built a fabulous base for her, and the market is all about rare beauty.
Exactly.
And people are lauding the products, not like it's like just the hype because she's Selena Gomez. She's absolutely brought the kind of product that the market wants. So it's a very good thing, and it's very inspirational for us who are also young and who are trying to build a mark in the market. We should really draw some inspiration from these kind of celebs who are it's why I'm saying this is because very relatable. There's a Indian influencer, she's called Mrunal.
Yeah.
Her name is Mrunal. She launched
Mrucha Beauty.
Mrucha Beauty, and her
Yeah.
products are excellent.
Yeah, it's out of the way, like the applicator and all. It's like the flat thing, I guess. Have you seen the ink
Yes,
stain?
the ink stain.
It's not like the normal applicator. It has that flat thing, and not just celebrities. I feel even the founder of Nykaa,
Nykaa.
Falguni, right? Like she's not some big celeb or something. She's just an ordinary lady, but she has built such an empire. Like I feel India
It's
was.
just all over. Like, I
Yeah.
think every Indian breeds Nykaa.
Yeah, it was such a market. I mean, she saw the flaw, like I feel
She
that's
saw
that people are not
the
getting
gap in the
gap in the
market.
market, that
Yeah.
they're not getting that kind of a product, and it's so easily accessible. Now you see on Nykaa there are so many brands,
brands.
all
Everything.
international.
I think
Yeah.
Nykaa has brought everything. So yeah, again, plus
Again.
one for these women who are actually shaping
Yeah.
the business landscape in incredible ways. Very similar, very similar. Just like Mrunal, there's also
Parul Gulati.
Parul Gulati.
Yeah.
Parul Gulati, she's amazing.
The Malkin, she calls herself the Malkin of Nish.
Malkin. She's actually a Malkin.
Yeah.
I really like
It's not just niche hair, apparently I came across this reel. She also has a lot of Airbnbs across Goa.
She owns
Yeah,
Airbnbs,
she basically
You know,
like
we actually should draw inspiration from these kind
Yeah.
of women. They're like super young and super well established.
Yeah.
Everybody started off from somewhere, I
Somewhere,
believe.
yeah.
Like nobody gets everything just hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
You have to start to kind of do something and get to a point where you become a known brand,
Definitely.
or your work is actually speaking for itself in the market.
I love to see this women, especially if there are any interviews. Like Parul had this Shark Tank interview
Yeah,
of
I
hers.
was just gonna-
It's gone viral. Like it has so many views, and just to see her confidence, like as a woman, I can relate to her. Like if a man talks, like I kind of don't relate what they speak and how they speak. But when it comes to women, they just know how to draw the attention, and you have the beauty advantage, of course.
Literally, Parul said in one of her interviews, you don't need everything in place to start a business. Like, people come to her and say that, we need a website, we need the product, we need the raw materials, we need everything. But she's like, you don't need anything.
Yeah.
She started her brand with like 5,000 rupees.
Damn.
And she was like, I had like she bought 2 pieces of wigs from that. And she started her journey. She started braiding and she started making wigs, like different kinds of wigs out of that or something like that. And she was like, that's how I started. I didn't have any packaging. I had no website. I had nothing.
Yeah.
But you need to start somewhere. And
I've tried the bangs.
the bangs. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I
Oh
have
my
it.
god, I
Yeah.
really want to try it.
So
I
they
really
have
wanna
they
try
have
it
two
once.
different types of bang. One is the scanty one, which is very like it looks very seamless with your bun and all. One is with a very thick one. So I got the thick one, and it looks very different on my hair because the color combination. Because this part is like fully black, and this part of mine is So I need to like wear it in such a way. But I also got the one for my mother. It's the scrunchy thing because my mom has a very small hair. So when she puts the bun thing, it looks like the hair is full. It's a bit on the expensive side, but it's a very good product.
She
Like the-
uses real hair. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is going to be... super
And now
expensive.
she's at multiple spots in India.
In Dubai
Now
as well.
Dubai as well.
Yeah,
in Al
Al
Seef.
Yeah.
And it's
I think Dubai
amazing.
audience needs the most.
Yeah, because given everybody
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, this is the right place
Absolutely.
to sell this hair.
And literally, like other women have gotten so much confidence because of her. Like, so many like old ladies, even people with alopecia and everything, they go to her and they're like,
Yeah.
we're so underconfident. And now, because of you, we have gotten the confidence just to.
It's just
go
a taboo
out.
sort of, it's such a taboo in India. No, you can't wear. Like people I think do wear like a
They do.
extension
Yeah.
thing, but still it looks so odd. Like, oh no, I don't want to wear it. But now I think it's very normalized.
normal.
Yeah, to wear just a scalp thing just to hide yours. Yeah. I remember as growing up, my only idol was Kylie Jenner because she started an empire, the Kylie Cosmetics, when she was just 18.
Exactly.
And it got sold out. And how, like, I watched so many of her interviews, and most of the interviews she just talks about like her mother is her momager, right?
Yeah.
Like her mother takes care of everything, and she spoke about like how she's so sold, because back in the days, even now today, if you want to sell a product, you need a website, as you said, you need like investors and this and that. And she did it all on Instagram, you know. She just posted and it was sold out within like 5 minutes, all her Kylie Cosmetics thing.
Her lip kits.
Yeah, exactly. She was doing it
God,
so well. Even now, like, you know, and looking at her, I think even her friends, like, even Bella Hadid, she's come with a perfume. Gigi Hadid, she has her own dress up thing.
Even
Exactly.
Hailey Bieber's Road.
Road,
Oh
yeah.
my God,
The
she's
phone
doing-
cases are all over the
Yeah.
internet and everywhere.
Huda Beauty, guys. Huda Beauty. I mean,
Mona Katan, Kylie,
Yeah.
Kayali, what's that,
Perfumes,
perfume?
Just
Yeah.
this morning, I read this news. Kylie Jenner has the most rarest of rare Birkin,
yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
God.
Yeah.
Birkin bag,
Yeah.
which is almost more than $10,000.
Yeah.
More than $10,000, and that bag is the rarest of rare edition. Nobody has it, but Kylie is one of those women
Yeah.
who owns that bag, and she
I mean, I agree,
posted a
she-
picture where she was in a plane,
Yeah.
and the bag is right there, and the internet has caught it.
Yeah.
That, okay, here is this bag, which is the most
Rare.
rare edition, and
Oh my
Kylie has it
God.
Yeah.
at the age of 28. I think this is a
That
very
is-
big inspiration,
Yeah.
and it all starts from thinking of doing something
Yeah.
and then creating that path to do it, and then just walking on that. Like, you just
Yeah.
need to climb that ladder and
Exactly.
build a name and build a mark for yourself, which is very important.
But how?
I understand a lot of women, a lot of young women like us, they might face a few blockers, given now we are living in a very competitive world, and
Right.
everybody is one step ahead, right, of you. So you have that kind of pressure that what if I start this and it does
And it
not
does not
work
work
out.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk about businesses not blooming the way
Yeah.
they
Exactly.
expect it to be. But I think strong determination is what drives success.
I think, in short, I feel like you should just have a really good social media.
Yeah. In today's world,
presence, because
in
I
today's
feel like
world,
if
yeah.
one product just goes viral, then
Yeah.
it just, you know, it was about the these blushes, Rare Beauty's blushes, right?
Right.
So everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's amazing! You know, the pigment, the everything's so good." And then when some people, I heard like mixed reviews as well. Even though I love the blush, I heard some mixed reviews that, you know, it's not that good, and, you know, it does not last very long. You have to reapply it. So, you know, that just shows how much social media has
Yeah.
taken over everything.
impact, and
you
it's
don't
so-
need actual marketing or something.
Yeah.
If you just have a good social media, I think it works out really well.
Yeah, and we're just talking about celebrity women entrepreneurs. There are so many entrepreneurs who are also doing exceptionally well. There's a home baker.
Yeah.
There's somebody who will be great at making cookies. There's somebody who also there are people who also have their own food businesses from right from their own home kitchen. Like, say,
Right.
some women are also the best of cooks.
Yeah.
They've been preparing food at home and they have like businesses. The other day, I saw a viral reel on the internet. Somebody who has a tiffin service in Dubai. That lady
Yeah.
she's an entrepreneur, and she delivers tiffin for working individuals in Dubai, and she's booming. She's flourishing. So it's not just about celebrity women
Celebrities,
entrepreneurs.
yeah.
It's also that there are so many women entrepreneurs who are doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
And absolutely, you need that kind of marketing, and you need social media presence to showcase your brand in the market. But beyond the social media space, also there are women who are doing exceptionally well.
Definitely. So, what are your thoughts? Like, what is it like when you have a boss who's a woman and when a boss? Because we do have both. We have a boss who's a woman and who's a man as well. So, what do you think? Like, what is it
Oh
like?
my God, that's so.
Because I
difficult to
remember there was
answer.
this one time. So, when I was working back in Bombay, we were handling PR for Sugar Cosmetics. So, Vinita Singh, she was the.
Correct.
Yeah, and it was during that time when she was in Shark Tank, and one of her video went viral where she was compared to Raju's mom from Three Idiots.
From Three Idiots. Oh my God.
You know, it was like going viral, and we had like a team meeting. Even though it was like a meme thing, it was like a fun thing, but for her, it was like an image, right? And we were having meetings and all, and then I remember her PR team, and even she was so supportive. She was like, guys, like, do a meme out of it, you know? And I think about it, and I'm like, if a guy was there, he would be like so mad about the whole thing. He would be like, do something else, like, you know, the crisis management thing. But she was like, just like make use out of that meme. If I'm going viral for that, why not like make a proper meme and push it out? And everyone was like, hi, everyone forgot about it. But that's how I think women are, you know, we think in a different way when it comes to all such things.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think the journey is the journey. What we see currently, the names that we're talking, be it Selena Gomez, be it Haley or anybody, we're seeing the final outcome.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure they've also had their humble beginnings where they started off with something, and I think this is something the conversation also wraps up in a way that we must not hold ourselves back. No matter what, if we start from somewhere, there might be success, there might be failure, but you
Yeah.
never know what turns out. When it's the simplest of an example, even when it comes to jobs. Sometimes we think things are not in our way. But there are days when you get an opportunity, you feel like, oh my god, I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
And I got this offer. So the ultimatum is to start somewhere. And the most important thing where even social media is kind of highlighting these days is that while you're working, try and smartly invest your money.
Exactly.
So that the money that you are earning as a woman, if you are earning, be smart enough to also invest your money.
Yeah.
So that tomorrow when you have like a good handy savings
And
in
back
your
up.
bank,
Yeah.
you can think of starting off something. And
Right.
I'm pretty sure with social media, like you said, and with the influence, with word of mouth, with family support these days that we have, it's very easy to kind of just
Yeah.
hit that
Yeah.
start point in the market.
Yeah, never be dependent on a guy, guys.
Yeah, but also I feel women are such multitaskers when it comes to such
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because I feel like we're the ones who are also looking at our.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
look
very
at you. You go
subjective.
back and
Yeah.
you have a family, and you have to think so much. Travel is there, family, in-laws.
Yeah.
Supposedly, people have
I mean,
kids.
she's like a live example.
Yeah, and still we are pushing it off. Like we come off like with all our aura, and we are like nothing will handle this thing. Like such
you
multitaskers.
should see men when they just get sick. And they're like, oh my god. Like,
Quite a subjective discussion
Yeah.
here, but I think everybody has their own beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Women are beautiful in their own way, and even men are beautiful in their own way. Today, as much as we think of women being ambitious, even men are equally ambitious. There are many households where men are the only bread earners. There are many households where women are the only bread earners. It all depends, a very quite subjective thing to talk about. But in the end, everybody is beautiful in their own ways, and it's not just about women entrepreneurship. Even if we had to bring this down to men entrepreneurship, they've also started off somewhere.
Yeah.
It takes struggle. Everybody
Yeah.
has that little piece of struggle
Struggle,
to
definitely.
reach to a point where we just look at the success. We just look, oh my god, he has a big company, or maybe he has a big brand, or maybe he has so much money. But how did he have so much of money?
Yeah.
He has started off
Yeah.
somewhere, which is why very, very good examples that we sometimes read on the internet. So this is something to draw inspiration from.
But as someone said, behind every successful man,
there's this
there's this.
Very rightly said
Yeah.
on the internet. This is not us saying.
This
the
is-
internet says this.
Yeah, but I feel men like they have always like been in this kind of industry, always been someone a leader that we look at,
Yeah.
But it's very rare nowadays. It's so many. I never knew. I was just doing a research about like this women entrepreneurship, and I realized the CEO of Bumble is also a woman. Like I never. Yeah, even I never knew. But there are so
Women are taking over.
yeah, they're really taking over it, and it's such an inspiration to watch like all this. Like at night, what I do is I just go through TED Talks, women, and just listen to them, because you gain so much of knowledge. Just not that you're being on their role, but just that to get some ideas to understand. Okay, this is what it takes, So guys, we have this rapid fire round where I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna name a brand, and you all have to tell me if the CEO or the founder is a woman or a man. Okay.
Let's start.
Starbucks.
Man.
Correct. Canva.
Woman.
Woman.
Right. JP Morgan.
Man.
Okay. Fenty Beauty.
Woman.
Okay. That was easy peasy.
Yeah. That was pretty easy.
Airbnb.
Woman.
Woman.
No, men.
Okay.
Bumble.
Woman.
Yeah. Netflix.
Man.
Right.
Are you also a woman drawing inspiration from another woman? Let us know in the comments below, and until then, follow F360 Lifestyle for more such content.